Alright. Back to the puzzle search. Oh, look, we must head to the manor now. We mustn't keep Inspector Chalmey waiting. You're right, Professor. But I sure wish we didn't have to talk to that old grouch again. They're probably gonna hold me up to this. Can I go to the... Oh, I can go here. Find a star. A star the same shape and size as the one shown in the picture on the right is hidden somewhere in this picture. Trace its outline. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! I don't want to do this. I would prefer not to. That's a lot of polygons. Okay. I'm essentially trying to scan the whole thing for like what looks like one corner of the star. And then hope I can like trace it out to find more corners surrounding that one. Okay. This is not a very good trace, so I'm just gonna have to hope that it's a pretty forgiving thing.
Well, here's my guess.
Okay, she smiled. We're good. I was like, oh, I thought we were gonna be tracing corners the way that when I cut stuff or it moved on a grid, but no, it was a free draw. Okay, we got there. A painting scrap. And we're all caught up again on the ones that I've missed. That disappear over time, at least. I guess I'll go to the mansion before doing anything else so that I don't get, like... Oop. What's that on the ground? It looks like a scrap of notepaper. What's it say, Luke? Well, let's see here. It's just terrible. Lady Violet has an awful case of the flu, and it hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can't help but think... I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do. Lady Violet? Oh, this journal must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him. And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for Baron and his family. Cat. Well, if it isn't Claudia out and about. And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy. Weighing cats. What am I looking at? There are 3 different colors of plush cats before you. The color of a cat denotes its weight. Example 1 and 2 show their relative weights. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats loaded on one side of the scale, and on the other side of the scale there are 4 white cats and 1 black cat. Given this setup, will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level? Tap your answer on the screen. Okay, so... I imagine we might need to get specific. Or is relative enough? I don't know. So our understanding is that the two on the bottom are equal, right? Those are the ones that are simulated already, whereas the top one is about to begin its simulation. So 4 white is the same weight as 5 black, so white is heavier than black. But not like that much heavier? Whereas 1 white and 2 black equals 3 red. So I guess that means white's the heaviest and red is the second heaviest, and then black is the lightest. And so now the question is whether or not most of the heaviest is the same weight or not as most of the lightest. Pulling out a notepad. Okay, so the way that I would put it is that 1 black equals like 4/5 white, right? Because then 4 times 5 would be 20, 20 divided by 5 would be 4. And that's why they're equal. That's not... I realize the thing I just typed out and how it sounds a lot like something bad. We're just not going to dwell on that. Alright, so using white as a unit of 1, we can do 1 plus 8/5 equals 3 red. Because they're 4/5 each, but there's 2 of them, so it's 8/5 equals 3 red. So I guess 13 5 equals 3 red. So 1 red equals 13/15. Because you have to divide both sides. Which is indeed closer to 1 than black was, as I guessed, because it's in between them. Okay, so left side. Three times 13/15 plus 4 times 4/5. Right side. Four plus 4/5. Alright, so the right side is almost 5, basically. This is a nightmare, and it's probably not the smartest way to handle this, but whatever. So 39 over 15 plus 16 over 5. Yep. And we'll just multiply that by 3 so that we can make the denominator, is that the right term? For the bottom half of a fraction? I'm so out of touch with like vocabulary and stuff because I don't deal with it. So 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 30 is 48. For 15. 8 plus 9 is 17. 17 plus is 87. 87 over 15. This can also be summarized as 4.8. The 4 plus 4/5. Alright, so 30, 45, 60, 75. It's like 5 and 13/15. So the left should be way heavier. No, not you know, heavier by like a full number, basically. I think, unless I fucked that up. And also maybe there was an easier way. I don't know.
How does this sound?
Am I right though? I'm right. So everything's okay now, whether I was doing it dumb or not. Okay. If you replace the red and white cats with black ones, the puzzle becomes much simpler. Once you make the replacement, you'll have 6 black cats on the right and 6 black cats plus a white one on the left. That's the scale. What's it? What? Okay, so I guess they found a way. They found a way of saying like, oh, this matches this and that matches that, therefore I can replace that with that. Which would be a faster way. I figure anytime I break out math, I'm probably doing the wrong thing, and there's probably a smarter way, and that seems to have been the case. Once you realize how you need to look at things, it's not a terribly difficult problem, is it? Would you like more painting scraps? You've got 2 more painting scraps. Hi-ho diddly-dee. Yeah, things are looking pretty upside down, maybe, maybe not. Is that a person in a chair, right? I guess I thought it looked upside down because this curtain looked upside down, but maybe it's just all tied up weird. I guess everything might be in the right place right now. I'm all out of gizmos. When am I gonna finish the doggy? It's probably I probably missed the quest or missed the puzzle. I could just wonder where it is. Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? You oaf, some butler you are. I'm so sorry, sir. I detest sweets. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once. Oh, yes, but of course. Layton, there you are. You requested our presence, Inspector Chelmy. My sources tell me that you've been snooping about and interfering in my case. Just what are you up to? It certainly wasn't my intention to interfere in your case. However, a few things don't make sense. Leave the investigating to the police, and go chase after with that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer, of that you can be sure. Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here. Understood. Good day, sir. That inspector has some nerve dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit. What do you say we go ask Raymond about yesterday, Luke? But first I'm gonna click on everything. Look, a puzzle. Oh, Professor, you must simply have... You just simply have to help me. I've got another puzzle on my hands I just can't solve. As a man of the world, you know there's nothing women find more alluring than competence. I'm counting on you, sir. Sir, don't doom me to an eternal bachelorhood. Hey, who are you showing these puzzles you solved? Like, look, I put it together. Will you fuck me now? The cross shape on the pin board below has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside of it. Remember that example because now it's your turn to construct a shape on the board. Can you create a cross that has 17 pins inside it and 16 outside of it? Feel free to make your cross any size you like. What are the rules? It has to be a cross. I think I get it, because I think it has to be diagonal. So yeah, there's 4 in each corner, so 16 outside, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the inside. The issue is that the entire outline removes them. So the idea is they're implying that I would draw a shape on this grid, but somehow make it so there's more inside while they're still the same on the outside, and it doesn't make any sense given the assumed rule that you have to make a 90-degree angle kind of situation. But if you go diagonal, you can draw lines across the board that don't use as many pegs. Somehow. Okay, so that's definitely not a good one. One, 2, 3, 4. So there's 16 on the outside. I'm trying to get 17 inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 17. That was the one.
There we go.
Da 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 da! I'm on the right path. Thanks, old boy. With this puzzle solved, I feel I've drawn one step closer to the altar. I was kind of wrong in that I did end up drawing them in directions where you still connect to a ton of dots. It's just diagonally use fewer. But I thought the trick was going to be more to skip between the dots altogether. Oh my god, how many does he have? Oh dear, I'm stumped again. Again, and I just know I'll never find a bride of my own if I don't solve this puzzle. I'll spend my golden years alone, with only the smell of cats and ribbon candy to keep me company. I beseech you, Professor, help me solve this puzzle. Am I a professor or a wingman? You have a single sheet of balsa wood, as shown in the diagram below. Your job is to cut the wood along the dotted line so that you end up with 4 identical pieces. The pieces must face different directions, but they must not be mirrored versions of each other. Go on and get chopping. What? So they have to all face different directions, so they have to be... So it's 4 pieces of wood, but they have to be rotation rotated from each other only. Definitely gonna be some kind of zigzag. This is the go-to assumption you would start with, but these are mirrored from each other, whereas these two are equal. Does this help at all? There's a set of 8 here, set of 8 here, but these two bottom ones won't connect. They can't be mirrored of each other, but they all have to be different. There's gotta be a way to divide this into chunks. Oh, that's actually, wait, that's actually doable. Hey, there it is. I started drawing axes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And so that can be rotated any direction, and that's all. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Boom.
Another puzzle solved.
That's right. You did the thing. Oh, happy day. With that puzzle out of the way, I'm confident that no woman will be able to resist me. I'll be bidding my loneliness goodbye before I know it. He will not. Would you please let me know of any eligible bachelorettes you might meet in your travels? No. Oh, Professor. How fortunate that you're here at a time like this. I have a favor to ask of you. Please, madam, ask away. I'm happy to come to your aid in any way I can. Thank you, Professor. Could you solve this puzzle for me? Though I'm not feeling up to the challenge, it won't solve itself. A father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says, "You know, son, there was a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year I was only 1.5 times her age, but still, it's pretty amazing, hey?" Oh, they were incredibly young. Okay. If the father is 44 years old, how old is the mother? Okay. So when the father's only 1 year older, right? Well, like 2 is double 1, but 3 is only 1.5 times 2. So the mother's 43.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
I feel a little bad when the art took that long, but then I'm done with it that quickly. But I guess it's most of them. Almost none of these people can draw these pictures faster than I can solve the puzzles, I'm sure. What a relief! I can finally stop thinking about that silly puzzle. You have my thanks. I'd like to be left alone for a little while, Professor. I need some time to collect my thoughts. Mr. Layton, you have some skill at solving puzzles, yes? I once cracked a case by solving a puzzle left behind on a note I found hidden in the crime scene. Let's see how you fare against it. A detective who was mere days from cracking an international smuggling ring has suddenly gone missing. While inspecting his last known location, you find a note. The note appears to be nothing more than a series of numbers, but your gut instinct tells you that this note will reveal the name of the crime kingpin. Currently, there are 3 suspects on the case: Bill, John, and Todd. Can you break the detective's code and find the criminal's name? Okay. The note appears to be nothing more than a series of numbers, but your gut instinct tells you that the note will reveal the name of the crime kingpin. Currently, there are 3 suspects in the case: Bill, John, and Todd. Can you break the detective's code and find the criminal's name? I click on the correct person's name when I decide that that's who it is. Oh, it's upside down? Bill is boss. He sells oil. Okay, so it's Bill, I guess. I guess the thing he's doing is... What? Oh, I circle him. Why don't I just click on him like every other game? Okay.
There we go.
It was just upside down, but it looked like numbers. Yep, there it is. Impressive, Mr. Layton. Seems the rumors touting your skill weren't totally unfounded. But don't go getting ideas. Do the smart thing and leave the detective work to me. In the meantime, you can occupy yourself by searching for the golden apple. You keep saying that like you're invested in me finding the golden apple. I can't help but think. You needn't worry. I assure you I will find Simon's killer myself. For now, just let me do my job and go back to your search for that golden apple. I got painting squaps. Painting squap. Singular. Okay, yeah. So it's definitely facing the right way. I was second guessing it because of stuff like this, and I was like wondering if this was the roof or not, but the chair is definitely connecting to it. Just gotta get there. We got a charm or whatever. Alright, outside. Okay, good enough. Good day, Raymond. How are you feeling today? Fit as a fiddle now, Professor. Perhaps even as vivacious as a violin. That awful fatigue from last week seems to like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy, and my skin is as soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again. Is that so? That's good to hear. He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? He has no idea what happened. Guy has a square hat. So, what's our next move? We shall respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone, Luke. It's as Inspector Chelmy said, solving crime is the police's job. Besides, something tells me that this case and the golden apple are more related than we suspect. That's that intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor? First and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the golden apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relations or close friends can help us point in the right direction. Of course, there's also someone else. Let's see if the family butler has anything to say on the subject. Chapter 5. The hunt begins. It's finally time to start the search for the golden apple. Explore St Mystere for clues. Right back to walking around the entire place and clicking on all of the things. I'm gonna blow your mind with my amazing choices. There we go.